Welcome back to MacPhee Ford. Today we're going to take a look at this brand new 2021 Ford Bronco Badlands. The Ford Bronco has been redesigned for now. Ford has brought back their predecessor of off-roading and the loved and known Bronco. This one is the Badlands trim level in Cyber Orange. This one is sold, but we did want to make the video to show you what you can get when you order a Bronco Badlands through us. One of the amenity features is, of course, remote start. You go ahead, have the EcoBoost engine fire up, lets the Bronco warm up while you get your coffee ready before you head out for the day in the winter. You do have the most important part is the mirrors, not attached to the doors. They were on their own pillar, so when you take the doors and the roof off, like this one, you still get your mirrors. This one also has the 33-inch BF Goodrich all-terrain tires, KO2s, and let's take a look at what happens when you get inside the Bronco. You do have the frameless doors, as you can see. You have lots of cargo safety nets on the side to keep your belongings. These are your door locks, so you push these in and out when you want to take the door off. It's very self-explanatory. You can do it yourself. You could even store them in the back, take them back home with you. This one has the leather-trimmed seats, 8-way power for both passenger and driver, with the Bronco logo embroidered in the top there, and then you have the modular roof with your clamps and taking the panels off in sections. To the left of the steering wheel, you do have your mirror lights, headlight controls, dimming controls, electric parking brake, and your trunk release. You got lots of Bronco embroiderment and grab handles on the side of the Bronco so you can get in and out with ease. And then when you get inside, you do have the display here. Go ahead, hit the push to start button, and you can see both screens come to life. You have the 8-inch display, the 12-inch display. We'll focus on the 8-inch first. This one has the speedometer on the left with the digital display on the right. You can turn the brightness up some too. And you can cycle through this menu. It's pretty easy to navigate using the controls on the steering wheel. You get your fuel economy, your trip settings. You have your off-road status here. Tire pressure, which you can keep an eye on, and then you can add to your My View. You've got more options in here, such as in-depth on the trip and fuel. So you can go in here, view your average speed, your start-stop. You can go into your in-depth off-roading. So you do have pitch roll, power distribution, tire pressure, various gauges, turbo boost, oil temperature, transmission temperature, and your battery voltage. You've got navigation you can bring up. So if you need to find the nearest trail, nearest store, you can do that from here. Same with your phone. You can connect your phone, take your phone calls, and listen to your own music. You have audio in here, satellite radio, FM radio, AM radio. And then you have various settings like speedometer, neutral tow, and your oil life. You do have lane keep assist, adaptive cruise control settings on the left. On the right is those menu controls. Getting up top, you do have the Bang & Olufsen sound system and a nice little storage compartment here. You can throw your sunglasses up here. You've got a GoPro mount and a charger here. So when you open this up, this reveals a charger for your GoPro, so you can plug it in, record all your off-roading adventures. You do have a nice array of buttons up here. This is your stabilizer bar disconnect, so it helps when you're on a rock. It disconnects the stabilizer bar, so it lets you down a little bit more. You can just connect that when you go back in and out. That comes up on the here. You do need to be in 4 low, 4 high to use it. Same with your front, rear locking differentials and your trail turn assist. This locks up the rear wheel when you're making a sharp turn, so you can turn and pivot on a dime. But getting into here, this is Sync 4A, newest sync system to Ford. You do have your radio preview on the side. You do have small screens you can cycle through and view whatever you please on the side here. Say we want to do navigation. You go over here. Then you have your navigation. You can bring up your search functions. You can set up gas station, home, and work addresses, favorites, and recent interests. You can even enhance this even more. So you can pinch and zoom, reset your view. Really, really easy and fun to use. You have a lot of features in the Bronco, such as your driver's assistance. You get a lot of driver's features. All of these here, blind spot, your pre-collision, your rear view camera, blind spot, park aid, and more. You've got zone lighting, which is new on the F-150s. This controls all the exterior lighting of the Ford Bronco. And then jumping into some settings here, you do have like your display, for example. You can change it over to daytime and nighttime, so basically just changes the brightness of the display so it's a bit easier to see. You get your various vehicle settings. You can control your rear occupant alert, set up your My Key, and your remote start. You've got various general settings, vehicle hotspot and connectivity, valet mode, and over-the-air updates. Moving downwards, though, you do have your dual zone climate system, heated seats, heated steering wheel. You've got some buttons here, especially this camera button. This is your trail cam, located in the front bumper, helps you see where you're going. You've got your newly redesigned fan button there, and then a little bit further down, you've got a wireless charger and 2 USB ports, another grab handle, your little Bronco plate here, shows you it was built in Michigan at the assembly plant. And then you get your center console, another Bronco logo. You get your side shifters, your off-road section here. So you do have your GOAT modes, 2 high, 4 high, 4 low, 4 automatic, and your trail control. This is basically cruise control for the trail. These GOAT modes here, you do have normal. You've got eco, slippery. You've got mud and ruts, basically locks the differentials for you. Sand mode as well. You can see it'll lock the differential for you here. Put you into off-road use only. You've got Baja Mode. Baja Mode's really cool. It opens up this front camera here so you can see exactly where you're going, changes the display up a bit. And then you even have rock crawl mode. So this basically puts it into, if I put it into neutral, go to 4 low. 4x4 shift is in progress. You can see it turns off the stabilizers, the lock and differential. It'll reconnect itself over 32 kilometers an hour, turns the advanced track off, does it all for you with the click of a button. And then when you're done, you can just plop back over to normal. Everything will go back the way it needs to be once you're in neutral. And then away you go. You've also got your window controls in here, mirror controls, because when you do take the doors off, you don't want those buttons going missing. And then lastly up top, you do get 6 auxiliary outputs, so you can put light bars, you can put accessories up here, as well as a universal garage door opener. But let's jump back outside the Bronco. You do have your rear fenders, of course, with the back end. You have your spare tire, full-size spare tire mounted on the back. You got your tow hooks, your license plate area, your rear park sensors, and then your rear trunk section. Getting in here, you do grab this door handle. This swings open with a little bit of force, and then you go in here and you can open up the glass, and now you have full access to your trunk. So these are your pillars. Your speakers are located on the pillars, so when you do take the trunk off, you do have your speakers there, a bit of a roll cage if you will, and then you have your rear section. Lots of room back here. You do have these mats still waiting to be put in. This one just came in. You've got your bag here for your doors to go in. As you can see, it's very deep. You even have under storage here, spare tire tool, and more side storage. You've got a 12-volt outlet over here so you can plug in any accessories. And then on this side, this is where you can plug in any loose cords. For example, when you unplug the lights up here, this just plugs into there so it's not rattling around. Getting into the back seat of the Bronco, you still have these safety nets on the side. Nice grab handle here, door locks the back. These back doors come off as well. Got a grab handle here, and then you have the nice leather seats with the black and orange. Very, very nice back here. These seats do not move. They are stationary, so you can't fold them up, unfortunately, but you can fold them down. As you can see here, you can just grab this, fold it down. But getting over to the side here, you do have a nice little modular attach holes here, so you can put it like harnesses or whatever you need to put in there. You've got a small cubby here, and then your center console, you actually have, it's hard to see, but you have your rear window controls here, and you have more power points, outlets for plugging in any accessories. These here, you do have your seat belts, and then if you unbuckle that, pull this down, you do get a leather armrest with built-in cup holders for your rear passengers, of course. And then we'll take a look up towards the front one last time. Starting with the hood, you do get these marker sections, so you can tie your cables onto them, and it also tells you a bit more about where the corner of your Bronco is. You've got your front LED lighting system, very bright, very nice to use. As you can see, you got your signals, and then you have your inner lights and your outer daytime running lights. You do have the front parking sensors on the grille there with the skid plate, and then that front camera I showed you earlier built in right there. So if you are interested in ordering a Ford Bronco from us, make sure to visit us at MacPheeford.com. As always, we thank you for watching. Feel free to subscribe. We'll see you in the next video.